I have a personal PSA to put out there. This kind of bothers me when people do this. And it's not something real bad. I don't want to offend anyone. And it really isn't offensive at all. It's really just, I'm trying to help others who get stuck in these situations. Um, when you guys go to Best Buy, places like that, you buy these things called HDMI cables, right? Best Buy sells them from a certain brand called Monster, I believe. And Monster says they're gold plated, blah blah blah. They have crystals, diamonds, all that crap inside of them. And then they sell them for $5,000. Yes, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but when you see how cheap you can get them online, you will understand why this is a problem when people go to Best Buy to buy cables. First of all, don't go to Best Buy to buy cables. Ever. Ever, 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 never, ever, ever, ever. Never. Okay? Now, the reason why I say that, other than the fact that they're very expensive, is because they're cheaper online. So look at this one. This cable, right here, it's an HDMI cable. Looks just like one. It's a male-to-male HDMI cable. Fit for any TV, Blu-ray player, PS3, anything that uses HDMI. Okay, so it's about 2 meters long. That's about this long, a little bit longer than my wingspan. And for any of you that don't know, that's 6.6 feet in American terms. And so you probably want to know how much I bought this for. You're like, oh, $50. Oh my God, what a steal. No, even less than that. You're like, oh my God, $45. I'm like, no, less than that. You're like, 44. I know it. And I'm like, no, less than that. I'm like, $5.99. I bought this for $5.99. That's really cheap. Now, if you go to places like Amazon, you can find tons and tons of these cables. If you go to Best Buy, you can only find the Monster ones. And they're all $50 or so, which is way too expensive. Don't do that. You can find these cables on Amazon for like 5 or maybe 6. If you're getting 2 meters, maybe 6 to $10, depending on what brand you get, stuff like that. But really, the most you need to spend is the least, because they're all the same. All of these cables are the exact same thing. They do the same. There are different versions, and you can check that, but really that should not affect the price. These are 1.4 HDMI cables. 1.4 includes Ethernet, 3D, and audio return channel. 3D is 3D, obviously. That's why I got it. Ethernet, I think it works just like an Ethernet cable. So if you have internet hooked up to one thing, it goes to the other, and vice versa. But I'm not sure about that. I'm not 100% sure. And audio return channel, I have no clue what that does. It does something cool, I'm sure. So yeah, I bought this for $6, 2 meters, 6.6 feet. So that's about 1.1 feet per dollar, which is great. So please, please buy your cables on Amazon. Amazon even has their own brand of cables called Amazon Basics. And what they're trying to emphasize is the fact that all these cables are very basic. There's no reason for you to buy a tier 2 one. They're all on the same tier, the same level. They all do the same thing. Sorry for the sirens if you guys heard that. There's fires going all around the place. So yeah, cables, please buy them online, or just don't buy them at Best Buy. I'm sure you could find them fairly cheap at Walmart, maybe. Staples, maybe. Not sure. I haven't seen prices there. But really, just check Amazon first. So that's my PSA. Remember it.